What is good, hunters? Welcome back to another video. In this video I want to talk about Way of the Hunter being therapeutic. And when I talk about being therapeutic, I'm talking really on a broad perspective here. I've been noticing some patterns in gaming, in the gaming industry, and I think a lot of what I have to say here really leads to people not enjoy their games, not finding appreciation for the little things in life, because I feel there's a lot of noise infiltrating our minds in what we do and really influencing our behavior. First off, I want to say that the development team for Way of the Hunter is a very passionate team. They really care about the community. You can tell that they listen to us in the Discord. They try to give us what we want. Some of the things we want really is not in line with their vision, and that's fine. But overall, they try to give us a game that's unique and that we can enjoy. And I feel we're not appreciating that on some level, and I think I know why some of us are not finding joy in what we have, the state of the game, the state that the game is in. There always seems to be this patch chasing kind of notion, waiting for the next thing, the next big thing. And don't get me wrong, I know that there are bugs in the game that needs to be fixed. And if there are bugs that are hampering you from enjoying the game, I completely understand, and I feel the sentiment that we should look forward to the new patch that fixes that. But when it comes to other things, I feel it's clouding the judgment of the players and it's causing confusion. Because there's this trend in the game industry where it seems to be a huge disconnect between the people who make the games and the people who play. Too many bugs, too many games are being released unfinished. Too many games are being pushed out that has no passion or no heart. And in turn, it's causing a lot of gamers to have their back up against the wall. There's frustration because, again, we're human beings. I feel that the people who want to make money off of us forget that we are human beings with real lives, going through real struggles. And for most of us, gaming is a coping mechanism. It is a place where we find peace, and it's therapy. And I think this is damaging that space for a lot of us. And I believe this really needs to stop, which I don't think it will, because the people who want to make money off of gamers, they don't really care about who we are. There are many of us who are dealing with death in our family, dealing with depression, lack of motivation in our lives, don't know where to go, where to turn, how to better ourselves. And gaming is a space where we can find peace. We can kind of come and sort of forget our troubles for a little bit. Maybe learn a thing or two to kind of help our own situations. Meet people in similar situations, talk, converse without being judged. And that is a space we want to protect. This is what gaming has, for the most part, have always been. And I feel too much politics, too much wokeness and stuff is really, really causing a lot of stir where it's confusing gamers and it's making us feel that we cannot enjoy our games unless we have stuff. And the more stuff, the better. We just need stuff to do. Stuff. And really, these things are not really adding to our lives. A lot of the features we ask for in games really is meaningless in the sense that even if we do get those things, people are going to leave the game, people are going to walk away, people are going to get tired of things. We really need to focus on just enjoying our lives, appreciating what we have, and making our minute-to-minute, day-to-day lives fun, enjoyable. And sometimes this comes in the form of a game, and for Way of the Hunter, it is absolutely therapeutic. Whatever you're going through in life, suicidal thoughts, depression, whatever, Way of the Hunter gives you space. It allows you to walk in nature, listen to the birds, have some downtime, not being able to always see animals searching for animals. All of these things are therapeutic when we take the time to really appreciate and to slow down life. Too many people are rushing games. Too many situations are making us feel we need to rush through games. There's so many times I see like a new game would release or a patch, and the way players blow through content, it's alarming. It really is. And I'm thinking, what is the rush? Slow down the way you approach life, the way you approach things in your life. And I feel that you will find a lot more meaning. Just take your time. Find healing, find joy in what you do, study things, question things. Just really be more engaging with the content that you play or you listen to. And I feel this will give a whole lot more meaning and enjoyment to your life and make you sort of see things for what they are. This rush for patches, rush for updates, rush for this, rush for that, it really is destroying the gaming industry. And we can see it because even the people who make the games don't care anymore. They're rushing things. They're doing things, half-heartedly. And they're giving this to us, and we are on the receiving end of a bad product. And then we live unhappy lives because we're not happy with what we're getting. So it's a full circle. And we need to preserve the space that we have, because who else is going to give us such a space? Some of us don't even have families we can really talk to. Wives we can talk to, husbands, children, whatever the case may be, friends. We're all dealing with our own issues, and if we cannot survive or have a space where we can come together and really share our lives and our enjoyment of the game, then where can we go? And this is important, especially in the time that we live in. It is important that we have games like we have The Hunter and No Man's Sky and such of games that really grounds us, that really gives us some level of peace, that we're not always running around shooting and competing with others. And because I totally believe that there are some gamers who are playing certain competitive games, they're not really even into that stuff. It's just a way of getting friends, building friendships and such, and nothing is wrong with that. But at some point you gotta kind of take a step back in your life and do what's good for you. And that's why I recommend these type of games if you're into it, because it really relaxes you, puts your mind at ease a little bit, gives you some kind of space to think, about your next move, about how you're gonna handle your life or whatever that means to you. So I think this kind of stuff, this kind of space needs to be protected. And in many ways we need to really stop trying to make games what they're not. Way of the Hunter will never be Call of the Wild. It will never be what we think it should be. We just need to accept the game for what it is and enjoy what they have given us, because it's an awesome product. When you really take a step back and you put the bugs aside and all the little nicks and knacks, you really realize that it's a fantastic game that we have here, that we're getting to experience. And I feel it's being clouded by the perception that we need more stuff. That if I get that next rare or we need more variety, it's going to make me more happy. And hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for having variety in games, especially in Way of the Hunter. But let's not kid ourselves or lose perspective that if we get those things, it's going to make us happy. It may for a little bit, but if you're not really enjoying the process, those things won't matter. So that's really what I wanted to say today. The message I want to bring is that protect yourselves, protect your minds, enjoy the games that we have, because these are fascinating games that we have to play in an industry and in a time where there's so much broken games coming out, so much trash coming out. Sort of find solace and peace in what we have here with Way of the Hunter and whatever games that brings that meaning to you. Just slow down, smell the roses, enjoy the rain, and just take time for yourself. And I feel this will help you day to day enjoy life. Let's not forget that we are human beings, we are people at the end of the day, and we all gotta protect and take care of ourselves. This constant chasing for stuff, will just make us even more unhappy. So I know the devs are working hard on the new patch for Way of the Hunter, and I know the community is passionate, we're hungry for it, we want it, and we just need to take some time and be patient and wait and hope that we get something really awesome. Because that's really what we want the team to focus on, is quality updates. Give us quality content. We don't want to be wasting our time. Time is precious. And I feel we have something awesome going here that we can build on, and this is the team and the game to do it with. I really think we can break new grounds and do awesome things here, so with everybody's support, I think we can make this game into being more awesome. But we just gotta have some perspective on things and don't kind of lose ourselves in the process, because some of us are driving ourselves crazy trying to make ourselves happy, trying to find joy in things when really your life is already fun. And I know it doesn't sound like it, but if you really take time to kind of, look at your life, you can find some level of peace in it. And I just want that to be extended into what you do, into the games you enjoy, which comes full circle. Because you're investing time in these games, we're investing our money, and you have to get something out of it. And I'm hoping you're finding that peace, you're finding that joy. So let me know what you guys think. If you think Way of the Hunter is therapeutic, what other games that you play that you find helps you in your life, helps you in your day-to-day moments. And I feel it's a great discussion to have. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening.